If you love shawarma, that means you're definitely going to love this one. So hello guys, welcome back. Let me show you guys how I made this very yummy, tasty goat shawarma. So you can actually go ahead and make use of any protein of your choice, be it beef, chicken, liver, or whatsoever it is that you can lay your hands on. But because I have some goat meat in my fridge, I'm going to be making goat meat shawarma. So just stay tuned and enjoy. We're going to go ahead and dice any protein of your choice into little chunks and actually get them well deboned. Wash them and then season and boil. So mine is actually washed before I started dicing them into little chunks. When I'm done cutting and deboning, I'm going to pour them into my pot and then get this well seasoned. So to season my goat's meat, I'm going to go in with some pepper, onions, thyme, ginger, salt, and then seasoning cube. I'm going to go ahead and pour this into the diced meat and then combine this until it is well combined and everything marries and combines together. Please always do this to yours. This will help you build a beautiful flavor into whichever protein it is that you want to use. I'm going to go ahead and steam this a while without adding any water at all. The water from the meat is going to do the work for me. I'm going to go in with a tablespoon of margarine. You can also make use of butter if you have, but if you don't have margarine or butter handy, just feel free to go in with 1 or 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil. Just let you steam it for a while before I add a little water, and then I'm going to stir this together and allow this to steam together until all the water dries up or evaporates out. You can actually see that in the video. It's even looking as if it wants to get burnt, but it's not burnt. At this point, this meat is well seasoned, very tender, and above all very delicious. I'm going to go ahead to prep my veggies. Here I have some draft carrots in my fridge, so I'm going to go ahead and then get this well grated with this grater. I actually love making use of this grater because it gives me beautiful slices all the time. Now it's time for me to grate my carrots. You can see the part I pointed. That is the part that I use. When it feels so difficult to work with, I'm not going to divert or deviate with using my knife. The main goal is to make sure that I get it well shredded. So I also made this shawarma wrap. If you've not watched the video, it is also here. You can just go ahead and also watch it, or you can use the link above to also watch this. Now you need some ketchup. If you don't have some ketchup around, you're just going to go ahead and make yourself some yummy tomato sauce. I actually made this by blending together 4 pieces of fresh tomato, some pepper, I added some thyme, and then added some seasoning cube and little salt. I blended this together and then boiled it until all the water dried out. So into my tomato paste, I'm going to go in with some seasoning cubes, some salt, some sugar, and now I'm going in with my very dense milk. This is actually a combination of 2 tablespoons of powdered milk and 2 tablespoons of water. I combine these together to get this very creamy and tasty consistency. Now, because of this mayo has been staying for a while in my fridge, it got liquefied. I also made this mayo. You can also use the link above here to also watch how I made this mayonnaise. Homemade mayonnaise. And also I feel because there was no preservative added to it, that is why it also got runny, but it's not spoiled. It's also very tasty. You can also use the link to watch how I made it, and also you can also make yours at home. It's very delicious and very easy to put together. I'm going to go ahead and combine this pretty well until everything gets well combined. And now I'm going to combine our cabbage then with the carrots before I go in to pour in my mixed creamy delicious mixture. So after I've combined the carrots and the cabbage very well, I'm going to go in with this very succulent juicy sauce, and then I'm going to give this a very beautiful stir to ensure that everything gets well combined, everything is well delicious, and everything is very creamy, oozing out, and is above all very easy to put together and also very tasty. So you can just follow this way and also follow suit to make yours just this way. After which, I'm just going to go in with my well spiced, tasty, tender, and yummy goat's meat. I'm going to combine this together until everything marries each other and comes together beautifully well. So when I've gotten everything well combined, I'm also going to go in to add more salt so that it becomes more creamy, more juicy, more delicious. So after combining this, I'm just going to go ahead and then set this aside and then start the wrapping. So onto the tortilla or onto the shawarma bread that we made earlier, I'm just going to apply some of the sauce all over it and then rub this on it so that it can also be tender and also add more juiciness to this goat's meat shawarma, guys. I wish you guys can have a taste of this because this tastes so good, I won't even lie. So we're going to go ahead and then scoop some of the veggies into the wrapper or into the shawarma bread or into the tortilla wrap or pita wrap, anyone you want to refer or call it. And then I'm just going to go ahead. You can see the way I'm trying to seal it. Now the more when you roll it, you try to make it so tight so that it doesn't loosen or open up. I actually forgot in this first one, I'm supposed to apply some liquor on the end so it will seal, but I forgot. I'm going to do that in the subsequent ones. So you can also see me do that. So you're going to get a very beautiful non-stick frying pan and place this on your frying pan. Set this aside. Repeat the process back to back until you exhaust all your wrapper and also until you exhaust all your well-mixed veggie that contains any protein of your choice. I think the next video I'll be trying is fish shawarma. I don't know how that is going to taste, but we'll give it a trial and I'm very sure it's actually going to come out so nice too. So now I'm just going to wrap this around and then continue the same process like we did earlier until we exhaust all the wrapper and then we are good to go. So when I'm done, I have 1 2 3 4 5 wraps all together. I'm going to place this on my heat sauce and then go ahead to apply some margarine on the body. This is just to give it extra flavor, and this is also to make the baguette so caramelized on time, and also to make it more tender, to make it more juicy, and to make it more flavorful. So if you don't have margarine or butter handy, you can also make use of vegetable oil. But using margarine or using butter, oh my gosh, makes it more sweeter, makes it more crunchy, and makes it get caramelized on time. So you can just use any one that you have at your reach and make yourself some yummy shawarma at home. So when I'm done toasting this for a while, you can see how beautiful it's looking, well caramelized, and then I'm going to go ahead and then cut this into two for you guys to see how beautiful the inside looks like. You can see my daughter trying to take some from there, but it's actually so good. It's a beautiful way of bonding together with your family when you make things for them. So thank you so much for watching, guys. See you all in my next one.